Okay, so we've got all our data collected, and now we need to create our stem and leaf diagram. So the first thing we need to think about are the leaves. Now leaves are single digits, so these are the leaves. Okay, so we've got 7s and 4s and things like that. So if I identify all of these little leaves, I don't need to draw them as leaves. That might be fun. That leaves us then with a whole lot of stems. So I've got some 3s and some 2s, some 4s, I've even got a 5. And these are my stems. So I've now got some green leaves and some stems. And I need to start by making my diagram. So it helps if I have a ruler, and then I can draw a nice straight line. So I've got an organized diagram. And the next thing I need to think about is how to put my leaves on my diagram. So it helps if I have an ordered diagram, because then I can analyze data later. So I've got the stems, and I had a 2, and there was some 3s here, and then there were some 4s, and we had a 5. So those are our stems. And that's put the stems in order, but now I need to put the leaves in order. And we tend to work away from this stem line. So the first leaves I need to put down are for the 26 and the 27. And 26 is smaller than 27, so I'll do 26 and then 27. And next I shall deal with these 30s here. So there's a 31 and a 37 and a 38. And if you notice, I've tried to space these out so that the first leaves and the second leaves, and then if there are any more, some third leaves, they're all lined up so they form nice columns. This helps with analysis and also the view of the stem and leaf diagram later on. So let's do the 40s now. The smallest one was a 41, so let's put that in, that's 41. And then we had a 44 and another 44, so let's put those two in. And then we had a 46 and two 47s. Now again, if you look carefully, you'll see that I've tried to make these 3 leaves occupy half the space of these 6 leaves, because it helps if we can see at a glance that one column's got twice as many leaves in it as another column. So try to make your leaves equally spaced. Finally, we had the 54. So here's the 54, and he gets lined up with his leaf there. Now a diagram like this is not particularly of value unless you have a key. So you can take any one of these values. So I'm going to take the 41. And the 41 appears like that, with a stem of 4 and a leaf of 1, and we need to say, well, that means 41. And actually it meant 41 centimeters high as the height of my daffodil. So daffodil height. And that's how we construct a stem and leaf diagram.